Yo, what is going on? Hope you are well. Wherever you are, whatever the damn time, we are about to head to Prague. Let me show you what I'm taking. You know, it's always mad with these flights because you get these emails that say to you, you can fly to Prague or you can fly to Germany, you can fly to Austria for 40 quid. That big man, that's only if you literally take no luggage. If you just go as you are and just show up, cool. You can get on a flight for that much. But when you actually want to settle into a place, it's gonna cost you about a trip to Jamaica. So anyway, first solo trip away, and also first time I've ever actually been in an airport on my own at the age of 29. How crazy is that? I'm excited. I'm gonna miss prejudging today or this evening, but I will catch all of the finals tomorrow. So I'll see classic, all the posing routines, the open finals, the results, etc. on the Sunday. And I think there's the expo still going on the Sunday as well. So anyway, let's head to the airport. Good morning. Good morning. We made it. We're in Prague, and I believe in Prague 8. That's kind of the district that we're in. Arrived super late last night. I landed in Prague at, I'm going to say about quarter to midnight, and then I didn't end up getting back here until about 1 a.m. and I was just sorting out stuff, unpacking. So got here, but the apartment's okay. It's just a little spot for me to stay. I'm only here literally while I was here last night and just for Sunday night as well. So it's pretty small but cozy. And one thing I didn't realize is that the kitchen, I actually have a shared kitchen. I have an apartment. Look, let me show you. We've got the apartment, but and the bathroom's in there. But there's a kitchen outside. It's a communal kitchen, but I haven't seen anybody use it. Luckily, I've got all my chicken ready. All I need to do is prepare some rice and some mince, and then I'm good to go. Then I won't really need to use it again. It'll just be to heat up my cream of rice or whatever. So yeah, today we are heading to the expo. Gonna do a little bit of work first, unpack this food shop that I just done as well. So I'll actually show you what I've got, what I picked up and what I'll be consuming. It's gonna be pretty consistent over here. The shops, very limited in terms of, it's just when you travel abroad, unless you're going to the States or Australia, you kind of just realize how lucky you are in the UK with the food options that you have usually. But we're gonna make it work. It was a prejudging yesterday as well, and I hope Martin wins. I hope Martin wins. Martin looks nuts. Martin's physique yesterday was just, obviously he's a really good bodybuilder, but it's just like the perfect peak. Full, dry, just nailed it. They just nailed it. I think him and Boss they just work so well. They've just found the formula, you know. So yeah, really cool to see. Anyway, let's unpack this shopping and show you what I got. A little setup, desk as well. All right, cool. So water, another bottle. We have, so protein sources. I just got a 6-pack of eggs, which will just last me today and tomorrow. We got some mints, but the mints that they only have 10%. Don't go any lower than that. So, and there was only the option of 360 grams, which is all right. This will still just be 2 meals. I'll just have 180 grams of mints. It ain't the end of the world. The goat blueberries, like sachets or quick oats. Each of these is 55 grams. So I'll just have 2 packs today, 2 packs tomorrow. Easy. Some mango. We got some jam as well. I've obviously got a whole jar, but I'll leave this for the next person. We don't need more jam. Sourdough bread, which I'm gonna probably have this morning. Tremendous. They have a lot of bread options. Like they love their bread. But when I go to a new country, I'm always really hesitant about peanuts. I'm allergic to peanuts. So obviously you do the whole translation thing and whatnot, but still when I go to a bakery in a different country, I'm always just hesitant to just grab fresh loaves of bread because I don't know what it's been next to. I don't know what people have touched. So, but they got a lot of bread. Dates, just to bump up those carbs in my meals. have some rice. Don't do a lot of rice. They don't do like, I guess I'd probably have to go to a different supermarket, but they don't have like the Uncle Ben's or the Tilda or in terms of the instant packet. So I just had to buy like basically boil a bag of rice. So I'll basically boil all of these today before I leave. And then I'll likely just use, so each pack is 100 grams of rice. So one pack will be a meal, basically. And then I'll just add some dates or whatever to bump up those carbs a bit more. If I need to, dark chocolate, of course, 85%. We've got some tomatoes, frozen vegetables. So I'm just gonna boil this whole bag and just use this over the weekend. And again, if there's anything left over, like if there's anything that I just don't take back, I'll just leave it for the next person. Yeah. And oil, because this was super cheap and I don't really want to spend. I would have got the spray, but the spray was just too much for a spray. I don't need a whole spray. So again, I'll leave this for the next person. That's what we're working with. It's pretty chilly and I actually think it's about to rain as well. So I'm gonna eat my first meal, get on with some work, and then I'll see you at the expo. And we got the finals tonight, baby. Last minute entry, boy. All right, we're here for the finals. I was here a little bit earlier, but I forgot my camera. But I watched bikini and classic, the prejudging, and it's crazy. This is the first time I've obviously seen professional bodybuilders in the flesh, and there's just levels. There's just levels to this, man. The density of the muscle, the details, how big these people are and how different they look in person is crazy. When people say things are different in person, it is really true. Like, it's just a different level of muscularity and detail and just quality. It's like the best of the best. Really cool to see Terence as well, who looks nuts. In person, it's just crazy. You can't believe that somebody that small holds a physique like that. It's just wild. So that was cool. I think Terence is going to win the classic division, to be honest. There was another guy, I think his name is Alex. I think Alex or Angel. I'm not sure. But I think Terence is just his shape and his detail. So bikini as well was really good. I mean, even a category that I don't really follow. I don't follow bikini like that. I'm not really aware of who's at the top of the top and that sort of thing. But again, the quality is just so impressive. It's just so impressive. So I'm looking forward to the Open, because if classic and bikini look great, then yeah, crazy. I got my meals for me. So I got, meal now. I had my chicken and rice with vegetables a little bit earlier that I prepared earlier today. It's got one more meal, and then I'm actually going to go out and meet my friend, Peter. I haven't seen him in years. He lives here, so we're going to go out for a meal, grab some food after the show. Hopefully the show finishes at a decent time, and then we can get some food and try some like traditional Prague food. But I'm honestly really enjoying myself. Anyway, the show's going to start in about an hour, I think. Oh, yeah, about an hour. So I think it's wellness 212. I'm just going to stay here so that I have my seat secured. But yeah, also really cool is Steve. It's cool to hear Steve Weinberger just calling the poses. It's weird. Like, I've only heard him or seen him on like live streams, or like when he's critiquing somebody's physique in bevs. But to actually see him and see him like calling the poses and looking out, it's pretty mad. Also, I met Peter Mona. I met the Freezer, and if you know, you know. Peter Mona, one of the first physiques I looked at and was like, that is nuts. How is this guy not Mr. Olympia? If he was around now in his prime in classic, man, what an incredible physique he had. And it was really cool to speak to him and meet him. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to try and get some good footage on this camera, but I can't promise anything.
Back double bicep. Back lat spray. Side tricep. Abdominals and thighs. Your favorite most muscular. Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
All right, good morning, good morning. Final day in Prague. Sorry that I didn't provide a bit of an update yesterday after the show, but I went to go meet my friend afterwards, Peter, who I haven't seen literally in well over 5 years. I'm going to say like maybe 7-8 years. So a long time, but he lives here, so it was good to meet him. Had some good food last night as well, and woke up this morning, just ate, prepped some things, packed my stuff. I've had to check out now, so I'm just gonna head to Central just to finish off a little bit of work, and then I'm gonna meet Peter again. We're gonna get some food, have a coffee, but I'm just basically trying to get to a place now where I can do some work for a little bit, because my flight isn't until this evening. So I'll meet my friend, he'll take me to the airport this evening, and then we head back. But the show last night was, it was so good. It was so good. Martin won. I'm really glad that he did win, to be honest. His look was crazy, dry, full, and yeah, it was just a crazy show. It was great. I think my prediction was correct. I did have Martin winning, Samson second, Crizzo got third, Keon got fourth, and I think a lot of people were disappointed with Keon, but it's like, the guy is literally just over 200 pounds, and when you stand next to somebody who's 300, Crizzo is also probably 280. I think 280 maybe, 290, close to. You're going to look small. It doesn't matter what your aesthetics look like. Like, you might look really good on your own or standing next to another 212 guy, but opens a different kettle of fish. So, yeah, Keon looked good. I think for me with Keon, it's just his midsection is a little bit distracting, but he did look good. So, yeah. My God, it is also cold in Prague. Luckily, I brought my coat, and I felt like it was going to be cold, but it's quite bitter through Prague. And the wind and the rain, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm going to go get the bus for the first time. I've been getting bolts everywhere, little cabs, because it's so cheap. So cheap. Like, we're talking 15, 20-minute journeys for like £6 in a cab. The food as well is super cheap. Drink is cheap. It is really cheap here. Obviously, if you're employed, the salaries are lower than what they are in the UK, but I'm not a Czech employee, so yeah, it's super cheap here. The people are really friendly as well. I'm gonna head to the bus. It's starting to rain, and I don't want to damage the most expensive item I have. So I'll see you in a bit.